Hi, welcome to Coco's World, where we dive deep into knocking life the F out. I'm your host, Carlisha Stokes. Hey guys, it's your girl Carly, and I'm thrilled to welcome our guest, Rebecca, who's an upstate transplant. She's one of the baddest here, yes, queen, who's been doing hair for over a decade. As most know her as Rebecca, I've grown to know her as the one who trusts funds and not guys. So, welcome, Rebecca. How are you today?
I'm so good.
Hey, how are you? Let's cheers.
Oh, is this ASMR?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, don't show them because they're not, unless they want to sponsor. We're not drinking any specific brand over here. That's one thing I've learned. Unless they pay you, don't promote their products.
Thank you. I won't. Okay, so how are you today?
I'm great.
You look beautiful in the blue. It pops your eyes.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, you're always looking good. So, I mean, you know this.
This is my yoga fit and my...
Did you go do yoga today?
I did go to yoga today.
When are we starting Pilates?
Why can't the Pilates be free there? And why can't they have it on the regular schedule? Because it's having to check another schedule.
It's just too much. I know.
It's too much.
I know.
I do a lot of work, and that's just, I can't.
I get it. And you try.
But if you told me, like, if you were like, hey, they're doing, well, yeah, my schedule's so weird.
It's okay. We'll get to it. So tell us who you are, what you do for a living, where you're from, all the good things. Everyone's wondering who's the chick that trusts funds and not guys. Come on.
Are they wondering?
They're wondering.
What do I do? I have the best time of my life.
We know.
I live my best life. I do hair. I encourage other people to live their best life. And I make them look good, and they pay me to make them look good and tell them to live their best life. It's honestly a win-win.
It is. And it's provided you a great life. Mm-hmm. So you've been doing hair for over a decade or just a decade? Let's not tell your age.
No, we're not telling my age. No, it's been a long time.
Okay.
It's been like 15 years, maybe longer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you see yourself as a child doing this, or what was your dream job when you were growing up?
Oh my God. So crazy. So like I pulled out this thing that I did when I was like in 5th grade, and I want to drive a Miata.
What is that?
And you never seen a Miata? A Mazda Miata?
Oh, yes. Okay, a Mazda, yes.
I wanted a red Mazda Miata. This was 5th grade. I wanted a red Mazda Miata. And for some reason, I wanted to be like 19, married with 2 kids. And I wanted to be a police officer. I don't know what type of medication that my mom had me on, because it was like...
And honey, I don't see that.
Why was my mother drugging me?
She had to be giving you something good.
That Benadryl must have been hitting, because what was I thinking? Like, why was I doing that? But that was before I learned, that was before I learned better.
So now...
But then, yeah, I did. Oh, where were we going with that? No, because you were asking me if I wanted to always do hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I used to do everybody's hair, like, in the kitchen, in bathrooms, at my house. Like, my bathroom would have, like, hair color all over it. My dad would be so pissed.
Okay, so I hate this question, but I hate when people ask me. But if you don't mind me asking, what is your nationality?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
I just, like, a bunch of European. I think there's, like, a small percentage of, like, Middle Eastern in there.
Okay.
But I don't know where it is. Apparently, like, it's somewhere...
I was going to
say...
But
it's probably like 3%, and it's like I'm holding on to that hashtag foreign.
Well, it's okay, because I feel like you are foreign, because the kitchen, doing hair in the kitchen, that's a Black person thing. So,
really?
Yes, hands down. And your TikTok of you doing like the quick shampoo and wash to go, that's a Black person's thing. So
really?
So when I see things that you do, I'm like, she has to have like some Dominican, like there's something that is
that's so funny,
different than Europe.
I was raised
Definitely.
around like so many different ethnicities growing up. So like I was used to like people who like our neighbors were Puerto Rican
Yes,
and
I can see it.
Indian, and I was always at their houses. So I feel like I always picked like when people would be like, "Oh, I've never seen anybody like do that." Like when people like when I remember like girls would come into school or like even moving down here, like people don't see people in like hijabs and stuff like that,
Right.
like Muslim like
Hmm.
stuff. But I saw all that shit growing up. And I was just like, it was so normal to me. So like Hindu, like we used to go to like the Hindu parties with our neighbors because they would have like this stuff at their church.
Hmm.
I don't know what it was, but they have all these parties and the food was bussin'.
Usually it
It
is.
was bussin'. And they would invite us to all this shit. And my mom was like, yes, let's go. Party, food, I'm down. So like we always went to like different events for like different cultures. And we always had those exchange students
Hmm.
because my mom was like, likes to, you know, get to know like where everybody's from. And she's like really nosy in that sense. But so we always had like a lot of I was always
Culture.
introduced to like various culture.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't even know what I am.
Well, do you feel that that has helped you? Because I feel like the South is just so fucking boring. Like it really is. Like nobody cares about they care about other people's business and what you're doing, but they don't really care about learning the heritage of a person. So do you feel having that upbringing and having your mom be so open about you learning other cultures that has helped progress you as a person?
I definitely think that it helped me not think that like I know that some people would see stuff and be like, "Oh, well that's weird."
Right.
And I think that it helps how you think. I definitely think that if there was more like when I first moved down here, I was in high school and like definitely everything was just kind of like the same. It was
Hmm.
very like cookie cutter, even to, like down to like the houses and the
Yes.
neighborhoods that people lived in. Like I where I grew up, like you had, you know, streets, then people didn't have like set neighborhoods.
Hmm.
And
Because you grew up in the city, right?
no, I grew up like in the suburbs, but
Okay.
it was like um I don't know. It was so definitely coming down here, like it was just weird to see no culture,
Hmm.
even if it was just like I feel like people here they stay in their own sections. Like the neighborhood I live in now, it's like so many Indian people. Like
I love that.
they have like the Indian festivals like at our what's it called?
Community
Like the community
clubhouse.
pool, like the
Yeah.
clubhouse and
Mhm.
stuff. There's like so many like Hindu people there and Indian families. But I feel like so I always see like, you know, again, when I walk out of my house, I'm seeing like different cultures. But like I definitely feel like in Greenville there is not that, but people do kind of come together.
Right.
Like if like they kind of create their own communities. So like I feel like definitely Greenville is segregated between like there's like the white people areas, there's the black people areas, there's like where the Spanish people live. And then yeah, I definitely feel like they kind of separate themselves. So I definitely feel like Greenville, it was different moving down here because I wasn't really used to that. And everybody just kind of lived in the same area, but I definitely think that um yeah, it helped because I felt like stuff that I would say and people would be like, I've never seen that before, or what is she wearing, or why do they do that, or why can't they do this? So I'm like, oh, it's because of blah blah blah.
Right.
Just because
It's just
I'd
that's
seen it
Greenville.
before.
Right.
Right.
And well, one,
I
you
don't
have
think it made me a
hair
better
blonde.
person though.
No.
I think it just made me understand um things. And so like but I feel like probably the first time when I saw it when I was a child, I was like, Mom, what's that? She had to explain it to me. So I mean you have to learn somewhere.
Of course. Yes. Now that is a true statement. Have you always been the person you are today? Like outspoken?
Yes.
I love that for you. I have too. I was just curious because some people they're like chameleons of like the environment they're in, but not really that's who they are. You know, I was talking to someone over the weekend and they're like, oh, now my extrovertness comes out, but realistically, I'm an introvert at heart. And I'm like, hell, I'm an extrovert all the time.
I feel like I'm an introvert.
You are? I
Yeah.
don't see that. Absolutely not.
That's
I have to
crazy though.
disagree.
I no, because I feel like I'm an introvert. If I take an edible, I'm an extrovert
Okay.
because it brings out it brings out in me myself.
Okay.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
really are.
Yeah.
But
I feel like when I don't have
that encouragement.
if I feel I'm in a space where I feel like because I feel like if I'm totally real, I feel like people, if they don't agree with you, they're gonna judge you. So I try to keep my mouth shut.
Right.
But when I take an edible, I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. So I definitely feel like I get that little bit of like gummy courage.
I love that for you, though.
I love that for me too.
And if that makes you happy, then
And I feel like I'm a better person
really,
when I do it.
when you take edibles,
Yeah.
that's the first for everything. But okay,
Yeah, I feel like I'm funnier.
okay,
I feel like I'm nicer.
okay.
That's why I take them before I go to the gym.
Yes, you are nice at the gym, and you hate the gym.
I hate the gym.
And talking about that with your journey of fitness and health and your surgeries, what?
Oh, we're not talking about that on here
Okay, that's fine.
because I'm charging. That's feed.
Okay, okay.
We gotta pay. They gotta pay. Y'all gotta pay for that shit.
Okay, so that exposure has to be paid for. But about your health and fitness journey, what has been transformational for you?
Transformational?
Yeah, like your fitness. I mean, you used to be a bodybuilder.
I was not a bodybuilder.
Girl, the
when
body I see.
when you say bodybuilder, I think like
Not competing.
I did compete, but it was bikini. So it's different because bodybuilders
Okay,
muscle.
physique.
I had zero muscle.
Okay, physique builder.
Yeah.
What about it? Tell us about it.
I hated that. I will never do that again.
But well, I feel like you look better now, just to be honest, than you did.
I
But
yeah.
your body was still nice. I mean, it takes a lot of work, and I couldn't do it because
You
you lose all the curves.
lose all the curves. You're literally, I looked like a cereal box. I look like if you turn the cereal box this way, so the spine of it, because I was skinny. But yeah, that's what I looked like.
Did
I
you
hate
have
it.
boobs?
I had implants.
Okay.
And I was so skinny that they literally sat on my chest like basketballs. So when I took my pictures, I looked so dumb. Like, why did I do that? I don't know. I will never do that again. I will never encourage anybody to do anything like that. People are like, wow, I can't. Like, people actually think that what's crazy about doing that shit is that people somehow think that you're like a great person because you did that. No, I was actually a fucking bitch.
Well, yeah,
when
I
did
can only
that.
imagine because you're starving yourself and you're on a strict diet. You can't
No,
eat good
I
food.
ate so much.
Not good food
No, I ate like tilapia and steamed spinach every single day.
Like stuff to make your breath stinks. Absolutely not.
Disgusting.
Exactly. No.
Like I was actually worried. I called my coach. I was like, if I eat this much fish in a day, is it going to make my coochie smell like fish?
And what did he say?
He was like,
Your
no.
omega-3 girl is
He
up
was
there.
like, no, it's not. It didn't. I was fine. But I was actually nervous because I never ate fish like that. Like I never ate fish for every single meal.
Every meal, even breakfast.
The last 2 weeks, yeah, I had to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner tilapia.
No sides other than steamed spinach.
Or like not even zucchini had too much water in it. I think broccoli was a choice.
I don't think I could ever do that type of lifestyle. I love the gym. I like, staying fit,
That's because you're normal people. Like,
what made you do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you feel accomplished once you
No,
finished it?
I wanted the bag of chips. My boyfriend had a bag of chips.
And that's all you wanted after your
All I wanted
competition?
was chips and a salad.
Oh, well, that's still balanced. See?
But like I literally, because I was so pissed about just even going there, about having to be there. They're like, you feel so pretty today. Like that was the thing.
You feel so pretty.
No, the fuck you don't feel pretty. You have spray tan that's caked on that you haven't been able to shower off.
That is disgusting, number one.
2 days worth of spray tan. Had to get spray tan one morning, and then you had to go back the next morning and get another spray tan on top of it. So you have 2 spray tans, 2 in a row. Then it's just terrible. I'm never doing it again. I hate it so much. Ugh.
Do you feel like that has caused you to have like a phobia with the gym?
Yes. Yes. I feel like, and sometimes I think that's where like having like taking a little bit of something to take the edge off of it and to make me nicer. I definitely think that helps because I feel like when I go to the gym, I feel like I have to like work really hard.
Okay.
And I feel like you don't have to do that. Like nobody cares that you can, nobody cares.
Well, I always think that the gym is a moment for you. It's your body, it's your workout. So you should do whatever's going to make you feel the most comfortable.
That's the healthy way to look at it.
Yes. And that's because I went through a health journey myself and I would never put myself through that. I had a horrible, horrible coach. And we're not.
Wait, you were going to do?
I was going to do and it literally fucked up my whole hormone system. Like it was just not good. And I do not really encourage people to do it unless they really know what the hell they're doing. And I've had no clue, like none whatsoever. I would never do it again.
Yeah, no. I also feel like when you do that, you have to be like, I don't know. You have to, like, it's your whole life.
Yes, it is. It consumes every part of you, day in, day out. Like, literally, you try to have sex, you're just thinking about your next meal and how many calories you're going to burn. So
that's the thing. You have to eat all day.
Yeah.
All I did was eat and take breaks to eat.
Yep.
Like, even my clients, I'd be like, hey, sorry, I have to go eat something real quick. Mm-hmm. Like, I still do that now, but it's
as you have a snack before we start the podcast.
Yeah, no, I always eat. I saw people eating food downstairs, and I was like, I want to pop in here, but I literally just ate. So,
well, and then on IG and TikTok, you're always talking about what makes a good partner.
Am I?
No, yes, you are.
When did I say that?
This man, this. You always talks about like men with money or no money, or you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean like the meme that I did?
Yes.
That was the with Big Ange meme.
Yes, with the coat.
Yeah, what was she saying?
I can't even remember, but
we need to get that sound clip on here.
We do. I'll send it over. So
because she was like, what did she say to him?
You need to take care of me. That's what men do. They take care of their wives. The wife does take care of the man. Sorry, I will not do it. I'm very old school.
That was epic, though.
It was epic, but like in your personal,
he was opinion, like, "I don't pay the bills, man. The man pays the bills. What do you think I'm doing here?" R.I.P. to her. She was really.
Well, do you really feel like qualities within men nowadays? I mean, because you're single, are you dating someone?
No, I'm single.
But, okay, so like,
do you see a ring on this finger?
Well, you know, some people don't require rings, and they'll.
Baby, I require carrots. Okay.
Period, queen. I know.
Carrot.
Trust me. I know. So, what do you feel about the quality in dating the perfect person for you?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's why you're single? It's okay. I mean,
no, I feel like, wait, what do I want in a person?
Yes.
Or what if it's easy to date people?
I don't feel like it's easy to date people because I have too high of standards. So that's why I'm married now. And
y'all don't ever get divorced.
Oh,
because all this out here is hookah, blueberry mint flavor hookah, and Casamigos.
Okay. Well, you know, Casamigos,
that's all that's out here.
They get your girl right too. Do you believe in sugar daddies?
I believe in what is a sugar daddy though? What is a sugar daddy?
I guess a person that provides financially. It's optional if you want to give some sugar. That's your prerogative. But I just feel today's world, so many girls are like, "Oh, I'm a sugar baby. I'm a sugar baby. I get taken care of."
Where y'all sugar daddies at? Send me the link. I need to know.
Okay, so you're for it though.
I love it. Why not? But because at the end of the day,
I mean, if you're going to open your legs for someone that's broke, I'd rather get paid.
I've heard somebody say that, and I definitely feel like there's a lot of truth to that. But at the same time, I also feel like, yeah, if why would you give yourself to somebody who's not going to take care of you, and not only just physically and like mentally and emotionally, but why would you give your whole body to somebody who's not going to treat you with respect and care and like and provide and do stuff for you. Like that just doesn't make sense to me. My mama didn't.
Exactly.
My mama didn't
She had
do
on
it.
a nightgown, and she
My mama
was taking care.
Yeah, and my mama had that's all she wears is those muumuus, and my daddy still pay her bills. She don't pay a bill in her life. But that's the thing. I feel like women nowadays are like so independent, and I think that is good for if you like that. But I also am just personally more traditional. So like if a sugar daddy thing is your thing, I don't give a fuck. Do that shit. But if I feel like women need to, there's always going to be, right? There's always going to be like a more feminine person and a more masculine person, right? Because there's like the yin and the yang. Even if you're like in like a same sex relationship, men or woman, like there's always going to be one who's like the masculine and the feminine.
Right.
Right. So it's like, there's always going to be like a receiver and like a provider.
Yes.
And it's usually like you can't, both of y'all can't just be, I don't know. I feel like I feel like relationships, people want to talk about what they feel like relationships should be, but if it works for you,
it works.
Then it works. So if having a sugar daddy works for you, baby, you better get that money.
Period. I'm with you on that. And
if you wanting to split the bills with your partner or your man or whatever it is, and that works for you, then do that. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like there's a space for everything, but I feel like if anything makes you uncomfortable in a relationship, that's where you want to be like, this is my boundary with that, and I'm not comfortable.
And that should be okay.
And that should be it. Like, me personally, I would not be comfortable going on a date with a man and him being like, I'm going to pay for half. I'd be like, wait, what? Like, nobody would ever do that to me. No. They know who to play with.
Right.
And don't play with me.
Well, and I think when you go direct, when you're direct and know what you want in life, you meet people that can also meet you there. Yeah. Versus if you are very indecisive, I feel that's where things get rocky within relationships and decisions and people. But the next and final question, coming to a close. Can you believe it?
What? We're done?
We're almost. What's 3 pieces of advice you would give to someone who is on the journey to finding peace, love, and empowerment?
Pieces of advice. Oh my God.
You give advice all the time. You have so many friends. Like, I know that you give them advice. 3 pieces. Because your whole circle is empowered. Like, y'all are some badass women that get what you want, have your own money.
I do have some badass. Can't say that word.
You can.
Badass biddies.
You can say it. I don't care. I just don't say it. But yeah, like what advice do you tell them? Like, how do you tell a woman if you see someone that really needs some encouragement to find their own voice and empowerment? What would you tell them?
I don't know. I definitely feel like.
What's one piece of advice?
You're like, just half of one.
I know you can give it.
I don't know. That's such a broad question. I feel like you really have to, I don't know. I don't have advice for anybody.
You do. I just feel that you should learn yourself.
Yeah, that's good.
Because when you know who you are, it's easier to navigate through the world. I mean.
Yeah. But I can't give advice. I don't even know myself.
You do. You do. You're learning.
I learn about myself every day.
Exactly.
I definitely learn about myself every day, but I don't feel like I know myself. Like, I feel like I know myself, but I feel like I'm like constantly evolving and constantly learning new things. So I don't know.
Well, maybe next season you'll know yourself a little more. How about that?
Oh no, I definitely will.
Yeah, because I'm learning every day. Edibles.
Yeah.
And that makes you a better person.
I'm learning every day. Y'all, we cannot tell my mom about this podcast because she'll be like, what? But yeah, I don't know what my advice would be. My advice would be to I don't know.
I think just learn yourself.
That's not my advice. That's your advice.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you
That's what you want me to say.
No, you say whatever you want to say. You don't have any advice right now. That's okay.
I don't have any advice for anybody.
Okay, that's fine.
I definitely feel like everything is so relative. Like, if you want advice from me, come talk to me. But also, if people want advice from me, be prepared, because I'm gonna give it to you real.
Because you're raw.
Raw's rough.
I think that that's the nature I get from you.
Raw is so rough.
Okay, so what is it?
I don't know, but you might be right. But yeah, raw, uncut, exclusive, unfiltered. Yeah, that's for sure me.
Well, I really appreciate you being a part of season 1, Coco's World. And if there's anything, I know you don't have any advice, but if there's any last few things you want to share, here's your moment.
If I come up with advice, I'll let you know. I don't know. Thanks for letting me come on.
You're so welcome. And I will make sure not to promote anything that I'm not paid for.
No, what did he say? Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yes. Well, thank y'all so much.
Stay tuned. Episode 2.
It won't be episode 2.
Episode 7.
Season 1.
There
we go.
That was